Yes, yesterday, during the Security Council meeting, we all heard the statements from Mr. Fletcher as well as Ambassador Danu and other member states about the Israelis' humanitarian distribution plan. Obviously, UN rejected that plan. Can you explain a little bit more why UN think it violates the principle of humanitarian aid delivery?
I believe both the Secretary General and yesterday Mr. Fletcher went at length about the problems we see in the plan. Ultimately, they do not serve the core functions that we have in terms of making sure that all of those who need aid get aid. And again, we have some basic principles, which are the objectives of humanity, impartiality, independence, and neutrality. And the plan as constructed would not abide by those tenets and would essentially make receiving aid contingent upon different political goals, which is contrary to the nature of the humanitarian work we do.
But do you think the siege of Israel on Gaza, I mean the humanitarian aid delivery on Gaza, is against international law? Can you Can you say that?
What I would say is that it is contrary to international law, including international humanitarian law, to deny people, in this case, large numbers of people, of access to food.
So Israel is against international law, if I can put it that way.
This particular policy is what we've urged Israel to be in compliance with international humanitarian law and allow for access to humanitarian access to those who need our aid.
Does the Secretary General have anything to say about the latest development? It seems that Israel want to put what they call increase more military pressure on Hamas for the coming few days.
The Secretary General has long believed that that what we need is to reestablish a ceasefire. An escalation of the conflict will run contrary to what we're trying to achieve and will put civilians in even greater danger.
One last thing. Today, the Secretary General had a phone call with Pakistani Prime Minister. We saw the post from the Pakistani side. Anything you can share with us of what they talked, what the Secretary General said in that phone call?
Yes, I can tell you that the Secretary General received a telephone call from Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif, the Prime Minister of Pakistan. The Secretary General welcomed the 10th of May ceasefire agreement between India and Pakistan and commended both sides for taking steps to reduce tensions. The Secretary General and the Prime Minister exchanged views on possible next steps. The Secretary General reiterated the availability of his good offices.